you guys. This is Christina with Leads and Leverage. And you know what? I am here to help you guys go from unknown real estate agent to dominating your local market, all through the power and the beauty of Facebook. And I say the beauty because I love Facebook. I love what it can do for our business, what it can do for your business. It's amazing. It's an amazing tool. So today we're actually going to talk about the verbiage is allocating your monthly ad budget. How much should you spend and what kind of ads should you spend it on? Who should you be, not necessarily who should you be targeting, but who should you be targeting? So we're going to talk about it. There's actually a breakdown. I have a formula for you and I have details for each of those formulas. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. I'm a little hyper today. All right. So how should you be allocating your monthly Facebook ad budget? And I can't remember exactly what words I used when I described this live stream. I'm going to pop in and see. So I said, how much should you be spending on Facebook ads? Dollar amount. And what kind of ads should you be running? Let's dive into this. So let's do this. So first of all, when you have your Facebook ad budget, figure out how much. Now, this is going to be unique. This piece is kind of one of those gray areas, and it's going to be unique for each person. So that gray area is how much you can budget each month. Okay. So that will be different for each person. Some of us are bootstrapping this. Some of us are starting out. They're like, I can afford $1 a day. And that's stretching it. Okay. That's great. Some of us are like, dude, I want to put $500 a day into it. So one of the things that's always talked about in my mastermind, or not always, but we talk about in our mastermind is, if we want to get this kind of revenue, this kind of money, how much should we be putting into Facebook ads? And we're figuring out a formula for us. Now, for real estate agents, we don't know that formula because most of us don't track our numbers. We don't go, okay, well, this many ads gets this. But what we can do, and I'm not going to go into this today, but what you can do is you can actually work backwards. How much is a typical transaction gross to you minus your expenses? How much does it cost to get leads, all these things, and what are your conversion rates? You need to know all your conversion rates to be able to go backwards and see what those numbers are. But today we're actually going to talk about, let's just say you have a budget, and I'm going to use a budget of $100 a month as an example because it makes it really easy for me to do the math like that in my head for this video. So I'm going to give you percentages that you can use, but I'm going to work the same. So first of all, I keep looking at my notes. Allocating your monthly ad budget. 60% of your monthly ad budget needs to go out to cold traffic. Okay. Cold traffic, people who have not liked your page. They've never engaged with your page. They're not on your email list. They are completely your unmets. You have zero connection with them. All right. So 60% of your ad budget needs to go out to cold traffic. 30% of your ad budget needs to go to warm traffic. And that is your page likes, people who've already viewed some stuff, audiences, your website audiences, your email audiences. That's warm traffic. They've had a little bit of a connection with you. 10% of your ad budget needs to go into retargeting, very specific retargeting. If somebody landed on a search page on your website, then you would retarget them with seller specific stuff or buyer specific stuff. If they landed on the CMA page of your website, then you would retarget them with seller specific stuff. That's retargeting. So you need to put the bulk of your budget into cold traffic. And let me explain, this again. So the 60% of your budget, it's local. Ideally it's a homeowner and they're unconnected to you in any way. That's 60% to cold traffic. The next one is warm traffic, 30% to a warm audience. That's your engagement audiences, like your website, your email, your videos, your likes, things like that. And then, like I said, 10% retargeting, specific pages on your web, they visited specific pages on your website and you're doing follow-up, or they've responded to a specific opt-in and you're doing follow-up. So most of us will be focusing on that 60% and that 30%. The 10% is really for more advanced stuff as you get going and you get your whole system going. So right now, let's focus on that 60% cold traffic. And that's where you're going to be running your post engagement ads that I talk about. That's where you're going to be running your page like ads. You're going to be running some opt-in ads, but really those opt-in ads should be going to your warm traffic. So that's where you're going to be going. And you're going to want to get, one of the big things is you want to have at least, for my members, you guys know some of the details of this, but to know if your ads are doing well, if your page is doing well, you need to have a page reach over the last rolling 7 days of at least 3 times your page likes. If you have 0 page likes, you need to have at least a 10,000 reach through your posts and your ads. So I know some of this is beyond what a lot of you know. We go into this inside of Leads and Leverage, and it's like impossible for me to go through all of it right now, but those are some numbers. If you have a little inkling of what's going on, those are some numbers. So again, number 1, cold traffic, 60%. Number 2, warm traffic, 30%. And number 3, retargeting traffic, 10%. All right. This is a super easy one. This is actually a super short live stream because I'm done. I gave you those numbers and I walked through what those means. Talk to you later.